The Brewers host the Cincinnati Reds here at American Family Field with the #1 seed in the National League at stake. If the Brewers win today, they'll wrap that up. It'll also be a franchise record 97th win of the season. The Reds will have to wait for a potential clinching scenario, but they can still make it on their own with a win today and a win tomorrow. And Robert Gasser, the lefty, goes to work for the Brewers. Gasser, only one start at the major league level. It's 3 innings, September 21st against the Cardinals.
One away for Noel V. Marte.
There's a strikeout for Gasser as he fans Marte for the second inning.
So after 2 quick outs for Robert Gasser, he gives up the single to Andujar, and now the walk after getting ahead of Steer initially. Now here's the rookie Sal Stewart, who was called up at the end of August.
There it is, and it's strike 3 as Stewart goes down swinging. Couple of base runners, but they're both stranded by the Reds. And the Brewers will come to that. Andrew Abbott made his major league debut and earned his first career win against Milwaukee back in June of 2023. 6 innings of shutout work then. He's been so consistent. Bouncing ball up the middle. Diving stop by McLean to his right. He throws, not in time. Infield single for Yelich to lead things off.
And now here's Bryce Terang.
2-1 from Abbott. Pop fly, left side. Steer running out of room. And up against the screen, he makes the catch. Spencer Steer had no room to spare, and he somehow reels it in.
He went a long way. Look at the guy. The guy's hoping that ball, trying to blow it foul into the net. But nice play by Spencer Steer out there in left field.
And there's 2 away. And here's Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch is lined to right. In comes Marte toward the line to make the catch.
On that one.
Side retired. The inning is over. So a nice job by Abbott to work around the leadoff single. First pitch to De La Cruz is on the ground, sharply hit. Diving Ortiz, and it is possible to get a ground ball past Ortiz. And Ellie's aboard to start the Reds' second inning.
I think that grazed him. It did. And Gasser misfires and hits Stevenson.
First and second and nobody out for Cincinnati. Here's Brian Hayes.
2 on, nobody out. A ground ball up the middle. Backhanded stop by a sliding Terang. He'll get the out at first. De La Cruz and Stevenson move up.
Now McLean with a chance to pick up a couple of RBIs right now.
Chopper to third. Backhanded by Durbin. Comes home with it. The tag applied by Jansen. They got him. They cut down Ellie De La Cruz on a ground ball to third. That is a huge second out and perfectly played by Durbin.
It could have been a better running route by Ellie De La Cruz. He ran entirely in foul territory the whole way.
So now first and second and 2 outs.
Gasser's 1-2. Grounded first base side. Vaughn is there. And he'll win the foot race to the bag to end the inning.
Noel V. Marte, power right fielder, is going to lead things off here for Cincinnati.
Breaking ball, soft chopper toward the third base line. Gasser off the mound like a cat, but a bad throw to first. And it pulls Vaughn off the bag as he dives for the throw that was headed to right field if not for Vaughn's diving stop. And Marte will reach safely. Now the batter is Miguel Andujar.
This is driven to left field on a line. It gets down for a hit and past the diving Collins all the way to the wall. Marte will be held at third. A scorching line drive under the glove of Collins, and Andujar has his second hit of the night, and the Reds are in business with second and third and nobody out.
See if Sal Stewart can get the job done. Stewart rips it right back up the middle. A cap spinner into center. It'll score Marte. Andujar is stopped at third on the line drive. Go-ahead RBI single by Sal Stewart. 1-0 Reds on the bullet.
Kelly with a shallow flyout. 2 down in the third, and Gasser has an opportunity to limit the damage to just the 1 run.
And it is a breaking ball, and it hangs off the outside corner for ball 4. And the Reds have loaded the bases.
See if he makes the move to Mizorowski. Would you bring him into the game in a bases loaded situation? He will. Interesting stuff early here in Milwaukee. It's been a tale of 2 seasons for Jacob Mizorowski before and after his IL stint. It's his first career major league relief appearance. He has done it at the minor league level.
No room for error. Brian Hayes, the batter.
Topped in front of home plate. Mizorowski stumbles off the mound and everybody's safe. Brian Hayes with a swinging bunt drives home the second run of the night for Cincinnati.
Doesn't matter how hard you hit it, the exit velocity is not going to be high. It's not going to be an analytical darling, but it's a knock and an RBI and a 2-0 lead, and there's nothing Mizorowski could do.
So bases loaded for Matt McLean.
High and outside, ball 4. And Mizorowski has walked in a run. Stewart dashes home from third. They're still loaded. And now T.J. Friedel comes to the plate, the 9th man to bat in this 3-run Reds third. Swinging a line drive, base hit left field. 1 run home. Here comes Hayes to the plate. Around to third, McLean. The throw goes to third, and he threw it away. Over by the dugout. McLean will score. Friedel into second. The Reds get 3, and it's 6-0 in the third.
Well, that is the type of mistake that you never, ever, ever see the Milwaukee Brewers make, and that is an extreme meltdown.
The Brewers have a leadoff base runner.
Now Joey Ortiz.
This is driven to center field. Friedel going back to the track, to the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Jansen the third. He's held there. Ortiz with a double to the deepest part of the park.
You got to shut this inning down. You can't make this a big inning for the Brewers and give them hope.
This is grounded up the middle by Yelich. That'll get a run home. Jansen scores. Milwaukee's on the board.
Now the second run of the inning is 90 feet away with Jackson Churio coming to the plate.
And he strikes out to go off.
That was a big strikeout for Abbott, and it was his first of the outing.
2 are out. Now Bryce Terrain.
First pitch swinging. It's Terang. The left field. Pretty deep. Steer going back into the corner, and he can't come up with it. That's a fair ball. Ortiz scores, and it's an RBI double for Bryce Terang to make it 6-2.
I thought he was going to have it. Would have been a very difficult catch, though.
Collins leading off the Milwaukee fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Breaking ball down and in, and Collins is the first out of the fourth.
Here's Caleb Durbin.
Swinging a little soft tapper to the right side. Abbott pounces on it like a cat. Throws it away, though, at first base. Backed up by McLean. Great job by McLean to back it up. But Abbott just beside himself at that error.
Just tried to throw it too softly.
With 1 out, here's Blake Perkins.
And on 1 hop, it's scooped up by Dela Cruz at second. The flip for 1 on to first. Impressively turned. 6-4-3 off a tricky hop to end the inning.
Here's Spencer Steer. Here's a liner and a leaping catch by Ortiz at short. Nice play by Joey. It has been a pleasure to watch Joey Ortiz play shortstop all season long. Here's Sal Stewart.
Fly ball deep right off the bat of Stewart. Back it goes. It is gone into the Reds bullpen. Sal Stewart, an opposite field home run into the Reds bullpen. The Reds have added on. 7-2 in the 6th inning.
Well, we have said this time and time again. This kid can hit a fastball.
You're going to see a lot of those off his bat.
His 5th home run already.
Abbott still out there on the mound for the Reds, and Jackson Churio to lead things off for the Crew.
There's a drive to center field for Churio. Pretty deep. Friedel going back. Track. Wall. Gone. Jackson Churio answers. A solo homer to bring the deficit back to 4. Lead off homer for Churio in the home half of the 6th. Cincinnati's bullpen getting loose. Andrew Abbott trying to get through 6 here. 2-2. Grounded hard first base side. Steer is there. With Andrew Vaughn coming to the plate, Terry Francona will go to a young arm out of the bullpen. Terry Francona sings the praises of Connor Phillips, his rookie, who in Francona's words has saved our you-know-whats. Andrew Vaughn at the plate here for Milwaukee, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Get into another one here, and all of a sudden it makes this game very interesting. Here's Isaac Collins.
And that caught shaky for Connor Phillips coming out of the bullpen. He has to deal with traffic now.
Jake Bowers just popped out of the dugout. He's going to hit here for Blake Perkins.
Bowers, line drive, base hit. They're going to wave around Vaughn. He will score, and the Brewers are within 3. A soft line drive for Bowers. It's an RBI single. Francona with a call to the bullpen.
Ashcraft coming on for the 62nd time.
The tension is for real when you're in a pennant chase or a playoff chase. Every pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4. And the tying run is on. The bases are loaded.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Joey Ortiz is going to hit with the bases loaded. 29 at-bats with the bases loaded this year for Joey Ortiz. Club record. And you can feel the tension starting to shift into that Reds third base dugout.
Cue shot, first base side. And the inning is over.
Brewers will settle for the 2. It's 7-4 Cincinnati.
Vincent hitting .227, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. High in the air, deep to right. Back it goes at the wall. Caught right at the fence. Jake Bowers.
Couldn't have gone back any further.
Right at the wall. He just got under it a little bit too much.
2 away now for Danny Jansen.
This is hit in the air to left. Benson will make the catch on the run. And we head to the ninth. Cincinnati up by 3.
So it'll be an infield single for Matt McLean, and now Friedel comes to the plate with 2 on and 2 away.
Another payoff. The runners take off. It's strike 3. Friedel strikes out. Pagan appears to be coming in against Ortiz, Yelich, and Churio.
Reds are up 7-4, bottom of the 9th inning. Reds hold on. A win tomorrow would punch the ticket to the postseason.
And now they go with Emilio Pagan, who is only the 2nd pitcher this season in the big leagues to pitch on 4 consecutive days. Tyler Ferguson of the A's back in May is the other. How about this move, AJ, for the Reds to try and close this out and set up a win, and you're in on Sunday. And Frelick down on strikes to begin the 9th.
1 away for Christian Yelich.
Yelich pops it up. Left side. Brian Hayes called off by De La Cruz. 2 gone.
7-4 Reds, nobody on, 2 outs in the 9th. The Reds are an out away from being a win away from heading to the playoffs and a date with the Dodgers.
2-2 pitch. Churio, ground ball to short. De La Cruz backhands, throws, got him! Ball game over. The Reds' magic number is down to 1. It all comes down to Sunday. A win, and they're in.
Game 162 for all the marbles.